Something unusual is happening in the Persian Gulf. Oil tankers are lining up, ships are moving fast, exports are surging, and the world is asking just one question: is Iran preparing for a war? Welcome to TimesXP, and let's talk about Kharg Island, the heart of Iran's oil. At the center of this story is this Kharg Island. The small island is not just land in the Gulf, it is Iran's main oil lifeline. A majority of countries' crude exports pass through this particular terminal. Billions of dollars flow from here every single month. And now activity there has jumped sharply. That's right. Shipping data shows that oil exports from Kharg Islands it have surged as compared to the previous month. Tankers are being loaded and that too very quickly. Ships are departing in tight succession. Analysts say that it looks like wartime facing. Well, the kind of rush that you see when a country wants to move as much as supply as possible before something big happens. Because if conflict erupts, oil terminals, it will become a vulnerable target. But wait, why the rush? Because the world knows the strategic logic behind it. If there is a strike specifically from the US, oil infrastructure, it could be disrupted. And if oil stops flowing, then revenue will collapse, economic pressure will intensify, and market will panic. So what do? You ship as much as you can while you still can. But it has global impact too. Iran is a major oil producer. Any disruption in the Persian Gulf affects the global market. Remember, nearly 1/5 of the world's oil passes through this narrow passage, right? If tankers slow down, if ports are hit, if shipping lanes are closed, then oil prices can spike overnight. Then there is Saudi's response. Yes, at the very same time, regional rival Saudi Arabia is reportedly increasing its own exports. Why? To stabilize the market, to reinsure the buyers, to prepare for supply gas if Iran's shipments are disrupted. It is a strategic balancing act, and that too involves one of the most volatile energy corridors. Then, of course, there is US factor. Tensions between the US and Iran, they have been escalating. Well, military assets have been repositioned, warnings have been exchanged, rhetoric has hardened. While there is no exact confirmation about the strike, but the atmosphere that is charged. And ladies and gentlemen, in geopolitics, perception alone can trigger economic wave. So the question, is war imminent? Not necessarily, but when a nation escalates the oil exports directly, it sends a message that we are preparing. It could be caution, it could be deterrence, it could be strategic positioning, or it could be a signal that the leaders expect turbulence ahead.